Hello everyone, welcome to today's reading. This is a message for the weekend of October 29th, 30th, 2022 for the whole collective, for each and every one. Let's have a look at what are the two major impacts for this weekend for the whole collective. What are important factors for everybody to know and to be aware of? The first one we have, wow, the Death card. It shows that there is something, some situations, some transformations are about to take place, changes to put an end to a matter. It could be putting an end to a situation that has reached its impasse or it's reached its end, but there are endings and there are new beginnings. So preparing you for a new beginning. Let's see further what else is happening this weekend. We have the Devil card. Two major arcana, two major matters are happening. Something that's being done too much, something that's being excessively done. There could be temptation, there could be a need to heal from something that you're doing too much, or it's being done around you or towards you too much. It could be a controlling situation, it could be someone very controlling, it could be someone very narcissistic that doesn't care for others. It could be a situation where there is so much control that you're feeling very unhappy, unstable. It could be to do with perhaps the abuse. Sometimes the Devil card, sometimes it's to do with addictions, but it is about control and excessiveness. And it is telling you, the universe is saying that it's time for you to heal from this. If you're spending too much, if you're eating too much, if you're drinking too much, it just needs for you to pay attention. Let's have a look at the sacred forest and see what's one message from the divine for everybody for this weekend. And the message says success. There is going to be a lot of success. Success is coming your way in a big way. And the sacred spring not only is about success, it's about you getting what you need, what you truly need, and freedom. It's setting you free. So the success that's coming, it is going to set you free. Abundance of success that's going to give you freedom and what you truly need. Let's have a look at further. Let's get the Radiant, Wise, Tarot, and see what else needs to be shown to us, and the messages for this weekend. And we have the Devil again. That is amazing. Two decks took out the Devil twice. There is a matter that really needs your attention. Something you're doing too much. You need to control it. If there's a situation that's happening around you too much, or if there is someone that's very complicated, or someone that's very narcissistic, there is a narcissistic paradigm, it needs to be controlled. I feel like there could be an ending to this because we have the Death card. It shows that there could be an ending. You will heal from this. I will clarify the Devil for sure, 100%. Let's see what else. That is amazing. Now we have the Hangman. It shows that there is a sacrifice that needs to be made. Things are going on pause for you to really consider how to do something for the sake of someone else and put your interest aside. Many of you could be doing that, especially if there is a member of the family that's ill or about to pass. In passing, you might be putting your what's important to you aside and doing some taking action for the sake of someone else. The greatest sacrifice, the Hangman. Now we have the Empress. There will be abundance of nurturing and abundance pouring into your life, especially with the Empress, the card of fertility, happiness, and nurturing power from the universe watching over you and giving you what you truly desire. Abundance coming and pouring into every sector of your life with the Empress. Beautiful card, very rewarding. And now we have the Fool. The Fool shows that you will be free from a lot of cares and worries. Very soon you're starting a new life that's going to give you freedom. It's going to give you the ability to do what you want, freedom from cares, freedom from debts, freedom from even a lot of things that have been overwhelming you, to the point where you'll be able to travel, to do what you want, but you do have to take care of what action you are taking so that you don't overwhelm yourself, because you are going to have extreme freedom. Now we have celebrations. Celebrations for something to do with success, perhaps. Maybe something wonderful is happening and you are gaining some sort of momentum. There is success, there is some sort of reward, there is a conclusion to a matter with the Death card, conclusion, but there are certainly celebrations to either something very wonderful that's happening that's going to give you success, or to something that's coming to an end and a new beginning. So that is wonderful. Also could be that you are putting an end, there could be an end to something that was overwhelming that's coming to an end, which is the devil, and you're celebrating the ending of that. Now, my dear viewers, we have the King of Swords. This shows the energy of someone who is in leadership, someone that might be advising you the best course of action. So in some cases, this is where you're dealing with authority. This is where you're dealing with someone that's quite straightforward, direct, and not someone that doesn't use emotions, rather than someone that's very realistic and down to earth. There is something serious that you will be encountering, or you could be meeting someone of air energy, or you might be dealing with someone of air energy, or this could be yourself, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We will clarify the card also. Now we have the Nine of Cups. This shows your emotional fulfillment. Your dreams and wishes are about to be established and come to reality. So emotional fulfillment to the highest level, where you won't need anything. There's that coming in your life. It could be meeting someone wonderful that you are going to be feeling quite happy. I feel like with the Empress card together, it shows, because the card of absolute abundance coming in your life shows to me that this is going to grant you the grace that you need and give you the emotional fulfillment that you desire. Fulfill your many areas of your life, like I said, and your emotional fulfillment is one of the best. When we are emotionally fulfilled, then we can conquer all. So that is wonderful. Let's see what else. Now we have the Tower. The Tower shows something is coming to an end with the Death card here. It shows something is coming to an end, and the reason for it is because it has no more ground. There is nothing more left in this situation. The foundation is faulty. There's something really wrong, and this situation has to come to an end. If it's a person that's going through a passing, that means they are so ill to the point where only death will be a relief for them. That could be one way of speaking and interpreting this matter. Another factor is that the situation is so there's no foundation for it to move forward. There's nothing more you can do, and you've done everything, and it's reached to an absolute ending. That's why it's ending. And plus, there is an amazing new beginning destined for you. With the Fool shows a new life filled with freedom and happiness. Let's clarify now the let's clarify the King of Swords. Let's see what the King of Swords is for the collective for the weekend. This weekend, let's have a look. The King of Swords shows there is some news coming. Okay, so it explains it's about the truth. The swords are always about the truth. There is some clarity and some document or some information coming to you very quickly. It's going to help you to see things clearly. You will know what step to take, and you can take action and move forward. If you were stagnating, or if you were pausing because you didn't know what to do, this will get you to be able to move forward with the truth. The second one is a very interesting one. Seven of Swords. This is about you making the right choice, needing to do the right thing, making the right choice, and confronting something that is very hard, making a decision that is very, very difficult, but it's only one way, only one right answer. And making that is going to clarify the situation. Anything else is not going to work. So this person could be telling you that this is the best course of action, this is the best thing to do. It also could be in regard to someone of air energy. Again, I will say Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Now we will clarify the Devil, since we have two devils in this reading. Let's see what this is about. Is it about addiction? Is it about controlling? Is it about narcissistic paradigm? Or is it about addictions? Okay, so it does show that it is about something that's been keeping you at night, something that's been festering in your mind over and over, that you've been thinking and dialoguing, something that's giving you depression and anxiety. This matter comes to an end, and you know what? This shows that it is to do with this ending. You've been worried about something that hasn't been doing well. This and the Tower. So why I'm saying that? Because it shows that you were in a very, very bad situation, and this situation is changing. Because you've got the Ace of Swords, it shows to me that the truth is going to set you free. There's a new beginning that is going to give you victory. A lot of realizations you will go through, understanding why everything has happened. Everything will be self-explanatory, especially because we have the Knight of Swords and everything else to tell you, to show you that there is going to be clarity, there's going to be the truth, and there's going to be a victory at the end of this dark tunnel. There's going to be the light. And don't forget the Nine of Cups. Happiness is destined for you. Now, my dear viewers, we will ask a question from the guardian angels, something that you've been wondering about, thinking about, it's been on your mind. Let's see what the answer is for the whole collective, for everybody for this weekend. The truth. What do they want you to know? What is the message? And it says opportunity. So do take advantage of an opportunity that's coming. Success is coming. Emotional fulfillment is coming. And there is news that's coming. So take advantage of the situation. And there is taking advantage of an opportunity at your hand, at your fingertips. And it looks like there is gold in this photo, in this illustration. That means there is success and there is bounty and abundance coming your way. Let's have a look at further what else they want to tell us. With the animal spirits, 2 cards for everybody, the truth. And we have got here the white raven, which is a beautiful card. The white raven is all about trusting in the magic, having faith and trust in the magic. Now, it is to do with opportunity here, where it says opportunity, and there is gold in this photo, and it says trust in the magic. It shows to me that have faith in the universe. They've got something hidden for you. With the abundance card here, that's going to be pouring into your life. Prepare for some incredible magic taking place in your life. At the same time, we have 2 6s there. A lot of healing is going to take place, and then we have a completion of a cycle. So you are going to get a lot of rewards every time a cycle comes to an end, and we do have an ending, that a cycle is ending. Now, the elephant spirit is all about learning from the past. It's about your spiritual journey, learning from the past, and also setting new boundaries, knowing how to set boundaries so that you can always establish your freedom, especially because of the devil. There was a situation that was controlling you, perhaps. There was a situation that was overwhelming you. You are going to be given the courage to be free, and freedom is very important, and so is learning from the past, so that you can always overcome any problem that you go through. Now let's have a look at the angel cards and see what they are going to tell you. We're going to take 2 cards. We have engagement. That's beautiful. Many of you are escalating your relationships to the next level. If you haven't met someone, you are going to meet someone wonderful. I feel like one relationship is going to be escalating to higher levels of commitment, levels of, connecting to each other to the point where you want to spend the rest of your life making life together, making commitment about future, getting engaged. There could be proposals and engagement, and that could be another celebration situation. The celebration could be in regard to this matter here. It could be in regard to the engagement. Some of you may be getting a beautiful proposal and celebrating that deeper bond that's escalating your relationship. That's one way of interpreting this card. No, this is the way to interpret the card. The second card, it says pay attention to the red flags, and that's very important, because paying attention to red flags does show that there are decisions that you need to make. You have to be very, very honest with yourself, with your situation. There might be some signs trying to caution you about what to do. To be very careful at a time where there is the 2 devils, something being done too much. There is the ending here. There is the Tower. You might be going through some transformations that could be a little bit, cause you a little bit of havoc. So do first trust, have faith in the magic of the universe. They've got your back, but also be aware and pay attention to the red flags around you, so that you are cautioned, especially with the Fool, with this new cycle that's beginning. You really need to, even though you are going to be free, you might be so excited that you might make on decisions that are very, taking on adventures and traveling or doing something that might be a little bit impulsive. Just analyze everything before you take action, especially now with the weather and everything that's happening to the world. But anyway, now let's go further and see what else the universe wants you to know. See what are 2 messages for this weekend for everybody. Now that we have the first message is signs. It says your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusion that you may be going through now will all disappear, especially with the 9 of Swords. It shows that you are concerned, that there is no need for more concern. There will be signs showing you, and that's what the Raven is all about. It's saying trust in the magic. So the future positive positive direction of where you're headed will be shown to you. All your confusion and your doubts will disappear. That's wonderful. That's a beautiful message. The second one says there's a surprise. It says a disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise. An invitation could bring love to those searching. So love is the engagement card, and the celebration is another one where there will be good news after disappointment. There will be followed by a pleasant surprise. There will be celebration, and also the possibility of the engagement card where it shows a proposal might be an invitation, or a proposal could be escalating your love life and taking it to the next high level. And that, my dear viewers, is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. Happy birthdays and happy anniversaries to each and every one of you celebrating this weekend. I wish you abundance of blessings. Namaste.